Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video. Today Ernie's going to talk about the difference between retail traders and pro traders. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description for a 4-week trial. Enjoy guys.
All the pro traders that are working for the brokerage, what are they doing? What are the pro traders doing? Just what are the pro traders doing? And while the day trader, 98% of all the day traders are losing. 98%, including you, or not winning, I should say. Well, the pros, they're winning. Why? Well, primarily because they're doing exactly the opposite of what you're doing. They're doing precisely the opposite of what you have been culturally conditioned to do, the broker narrative. That is why the pro is winning and you're losing. So the pro is not thinking about win rate. The pro thinks about one thing only, and that is return on capital, capital efficiency. What's the minimum amount of money that I can put up and receive the maximum possible return? And can I do that efficiently and not allow myself to go into a drawdown or get into a perilous situation or feel that anxiety? How do I do that without feeling like I'm falling off the edge of a cliff, right? What do I have to sacrifice to do that? What do I have to concentrate on so that that happens for me? Well, if you think about it, and when I say they did the exact opposite of what a retail trader does, well, then it becomes clear. They're not doing the high probability strategy. They're not focusing on win rate at all. It might be an item in their trade log, but that's about it. All they really care about is their capital efficiency. What is their actual return as a percentage of their drawdown? What is their return as a percentage of their average trade? What is their average loser to their average winner? That's what they care about. They're trying to constantly maximize those numbers, to be as efficient as they possibly can, to put themselves in the most comfortable position that they possibly can, and maintain their status, their wealth. That's because they realize that trading isn't about extracting daily profits, a fixed amount every day. You hear this idea that you somehow can create income from an option strategy, which is the biggest lie in trading history. You cannot create an income with trading, implementing any particular strategy. That's because an income, that implies that you're going to be making the same amount and that you need that certain amount, just like a job, to pay bills. Trading doesn't work that way. The market isn't there to give you a metered amount every week, every month, every year. In fact, it is exactly the opposite of that. You're given opportunity based on what the market decides when it wants to give you that opportunity, and that opportunity is going to be distributed all over the place. Most of those opportunities are going to be small. Some of them will be medium, and a much smaller number of them will be large, but they won't be regular. They won't be income. So a pro adjusts their strategy to be compliant with that reality, that the market is doling out things in a random nature, and then you, as the trader, need to be there in the game all the time, because you don't know when those opportunities, if it's going to be a winner or a small winner or a loser or a big winner. You need to be there all the time. And if you're going to be there all the time, you can't put yourself at risk. You cannot afford to drop your capital down or have a big drawdown and put yourself into risk and make it difficult for you to stay in the game, both mentally and physically. Just can't do it. But you have to be in the game. So the only way to stay in the game is by putting in small risk, tiny bit of risk. That way you can meter out your trades. You can do that all day long, all week long, all year long, and then make sure that you set up your trade in such a way that that small risk has the potential to return very large returns. Now you have a spectrum of returns from small to large, where the retail trader has no spectrum. It's just small. In terms of losses, it's small to large, but in terms of wins, it's just small. So therefore, the retail trader also can't scale. They can't get bigger, because in order to get bigger, they have to add tremendous amounts of risk just to get a small incremental bump in their potential win, where the pro has to just incrementally increase their risk for a tremendously larger amount of potential profit. So like I said, they do the exact same thing. They're trading, but they do it in exactly the opposite way. One is winning, the other one's an abject loser. So you decide, what do you want to do? Do you want to do it the way the pro does or the retail trader?
Thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button below. If there's any questions that you might have for Coach Ernie, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Thanks guys.